Hello, I'm Phyllis Davis and I am the Youth Services Manager at the library station. Today's STEAM challenge is for kids in first grade and up, and you will want to grab a grown-up for this one. I call it the Topsy Turvy Challenge. Have you ever played with a top? I have one right here. Let's give it a spin. So when you spin a top, it balances on the center of gravity. The center of gravity is just the point on an object where it balances perfectly, and in a circle, that's the center. But what if you want to do a top that's not shaped like a circle? What if you want to design your own shape? Can you get that to balance? Well, I am going to show you how, and you'll need a few things from home. Go ahead and grab scissors, some thin cardboard, a cereal box works great, some heavier cardboard like you find on a cardboard box, a pencil with an eraser, a ruler, a tack or a pin, about 36 inches of yarn or thread, something like that, some tape, a heavy washer, now it's not the kind you wash your clothes with, I'll show you what I mean, and a short stubby pencil. Now you're ready to get started. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to design your shape and cut it out of the thin cardboard and make a guess where you think that center of gravity will be and mark it with an X, just like this. Now the next thing you're going to do is take your pin and go ahead and make some little holes along the outside edges of your shape. You can measure them to be about the same distance apart, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Now you're ready to build a special tool to determine your shape's center of gravity. We call it a plumb bob. To make a plumb bob, all you need is your washer and this circle shape right here with the hole in the center of it, that is a washer. And then you're going to tie the yarn through the hole in the washer, and then you're going to tie the other end of your yarn to your tack or your pin, just like this. This is a plumb bob. Now you're ready to determine your center of gravity on your shape. Go ahead and grab your heavy piece of cardboard, just like this, and your shape, and you're going to take your pin and stick it through your shape and tack it carefully onto that cardboard. All right, just let it hang down until the plumb bob no longer moves. This is where you're going to need your grown-up. While you hold your cardboard still, your grown-up is going to trace a line along that yarn onto your object. It might help to use a ruler to hold that string in place while they do it. You're going to do this 5 times, once in each of the holes. And once you're done, your shape is going to look a little bit like this. Now, if you look carefully at it, you'll notice that at one point, all the lines intersect or come together to one spot. That is your shape's center of gravity. What you'll do next is take your pin and just poke a hole where that center of gravity is. Then you can go ahead and erase those lines if you want and decorate your shape, and you'll be ready to make it into your top. Simply take the stubby pencil that you had left over, and you're going to stick it through your shape like this, and you have your own top that you've made. Let's try it. Let's give it a spin and see if it works. It's working. Now, the first time that you try it, it may not spin perfectly. You may have to balance it a little bit by moving the cardboard until you get it balanced just right. And that's where you're going to use the tape. So you tape it right into place so it'll spin perfectly. Are you interested in learning some more about gravity and balancing? Well, then you have to check out this book that I have for you. It is called Cool Gravity Activities, Fun Science Projects About Balance. And you can find it by logging onto the EBSCO eBooks database found on the library's webpage. Just go into the kids page in the homework help section and you'll find it. Now, if you build a top like this, we would love to see it. Just grab your grown-up and ask them to tag us on Facebook at thelibrary.org or with Springfield-Greene County Library on Instagram, or they can just send us a picture or a video to imagine@thelibrary.org. Well, thanks for coming. I really enjoyed making a top with you today. Don't forget to stop by your favorite library branch and pick up a game board for summer reading if you haven't done so. And stop by our library's webpage at thelibrary.org for even more great content. Goodbye.